Good morning. I just wanted to ask those of us that call ourselves Christ followers, when Christ returns, are we going to be found worthy? Are we going to be found worthy when Christ comes back? You know, Jesus was very clear about this. He even spoke of the 10 virgins. 5 were wise and had enough oil, and they were prepared, and they trimmed their lamps. 5 were foolish and unwise, and they weren't ready. And you got to think about this. Why did he say 10 virgins? Why didn't he say 5 virgins and 5 prostitutes, or 5 virgins and 5 whores? No, he said 10 virgins. Well, the virgins are the bride of Christ. That's what he's trying to say. These are Christians. He's got to be speaking of Christians. He's speaking of his bride. The bridegroom is speaking of his bride. Now I know, and I'm not advocating that those who call on the name of the Lord aren't saved. But when he calls, when he comes, are we going to be found worthy? Why were some shut out of the wedding feast, that wedding supper? Why were some not allowed to come in? Is this a connection with the rapture, where only some of the Christians are going to go? Well, that's for you to go before the Lord with. I'm just trying to make a point that, are we ready? Are we ready for Christ's return? Are we going about our business like the world does? Are we earnestly seeking him daily? Is our relationship with him strong? I'm not here to condemn anybody. I'd love to see every person go to heaven right when he comes. Were some meant to stay here during the rapture? Were some meant to go? Again, that's something to take before the Lord. I just wanted to point these things out to get us to begin to think and to seek God and to search his scriptures on this. I love you all. I hope you have a blessed day. Bye-bye.